planning on speaking, but I just want to say that I'm so proud of my son. I'm so proud of all that he accomplished. Military achievements were phenomenal. Scott accomplished things that I was unaware of. He was humble. He sent me a draft resume back in February. Asked me to look it over and maybe make some changes or suggestions, additions, whatever. I couldn't. It's perfect. Met with Scott's commanding officer the other day. He came down from Virginia, Captain Eric Johnson. Though he had some troubling things to present to me, he first of all had Scott's resume, and I said, well, thank you, but I have that. I've had that since February. He said, well, you know, Gary, he said, Scott wrote that resume as part of his application to become Chief Warrant Officer. I said, yes. He said, and you know, we get a lot of those. He said some were just sort of easy to discard. He said, and then others we kind of have to scratch our heads and give a little thought to it, consideration. He said, let me just tell you. He said, that's the most stellar resume we've ever seen. And he said there was no question. He said, I had already approved your son for promotion to Chief Warrant Officer. I was looking forward to putting those bars on him in March or April. That meant a lot to me. I'm proud daddy. Can't tell you how I appreciate Janaeus and his cousin driving down from Norfolk, Portsmouth, Little River,
Newport News.
Newport News. That's even better. Stationed there 3 times in my 3 years. This morning, 7-mile ride or so. Just to tell you about that little time that he knew my son. Scott did that. People didn't know when he did things like that, because he didn't do it for honor or glory or credit. He did it because that was his heart. My son just loved helping people. Scott constantly, as Jason so eloquently stated, he was quiet, but he was constantly looking, observing, analyzing, not in a critical spirit, but he was looking for ways he could reach out and help somebody. This young man was one of those people. Scott told me that story, and he said, Dad, he said, I'm just thinking, I'm so impressed with this young man and his abilities, his natural leadership abilities. He said, you know, if I could help him get into CG, he said, we need men like that. He told me that he had asked Janaeus to send him his resume, and Janaeus, I took the liberty, he shared that with me, and that's how I was able to get your contact information, and because I want you to hear it firsthand. That's just who he was. That's just how he was constantly, his entire career. He shared some stories with me of of folks like you there that just needed a little hand, a little help, a little encouragement along the way. And as great as his accomplishments were, his bravery, his heroics, his awards and decorations, I'm so proud of all that, but I'm more so just proud of the fact that he was that kind of a man, cared for those around him.